Hold on. Hold on. Stay there. Don't go away. Don't go away.
Okay. If you wish for a simple miracle, if you wish you can have one right away, all you need is some faith, is the will. Ask for it and it will come to you today. Hey, hey, I want you to be oh so happy. I want you to be your higher self. Yeah, I want you to live and die laughing. Taste your dreams today. Taste your dreams this way. Yeah. Na da 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 da, na da 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 da. La da 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 da, da 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 da. And if you wish to be in a state of grace, ask for it and it will meet you face to face. And if you wish, if you dare to dream, you will find that it's easier than it seems. Hey, hey, I want you to be oh so happy. I want you to be your higher self. Yeah, I want you to live and die laughing. Taste your dreams today. Taste your dreams this way. Yeah. Oh. Na da 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 ba da 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 la da 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 la da 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 da. Oh, la da 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 da. Oh, 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 yeah. I want you to be oh so happy. Yeah, I want you to be your higher self. Yeah, yeah. I want you to live and die laughing. Taste your dreams today. Taste taste your dreams this way. Taste your dreams this way. Taste your dreams today.
So here we are once again on a Wellness Wednesday. We actually did it. So let me go. I just saw a couple more names. Let's just go check them in. Hold on. Now, who was that who just showed up? Somebody Seawolf. I have to start a whole new page now. Obviously, a lot of you are not going to get readings, but some of you will. I just saw, let me just check here. I got to figure out who that is. I got to scroll through the chat. Hold on. Stars the Limit. Stars the Limit. I just saw you. Thanks. Seawolf. Whoa. Seawolf Enterprise. Okay, that sounds like a big epic disaster movie. Seawolf Enterprise. Or maybe it's like one of those, yeah, maybe it's like one of those Jules Verne Under the Sea, modern day science fiction things. Seawolf Enterprise. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Did I miss somebody? Shay 1111. Got you. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Let's see what's going on, people. So we've got a bunch of you here today. We'll just see how many readings we can do, okay? Let's have a look. So I thought I would just grab everybody as they came in. So all you guys with a check mark, I'll try and get to you with a reading, okay? I'll see what I could do to get to you. Thank you, Joe, for being very considerate. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Ladies first, yes. Sure. So as you can see, it is now Wednesday Wellness. Tina, yes, I got you. Tina, here, I got you. And you probably oh, Delicia's here now too. Tina, let me see if I can squeeze you in as well. There's a lot of people who want readings that I won't be able to get. I'll put Tina over there and then put Delicia over here. We've been doing this for 2 years and we still haven't figured out a way to make it really, really fair with all the readings. You know, on the Sunday night we do the super chats. Basically, you buy the reading. That's okay. That's fine. You just, if you don't want one, you don't want one. But here, these are random freebie giveaways because I'm trying to promote the channel in Europe and Southeast Asia, India, New Zealand, Australia, Philippines, Hong Kong, Delhi, wherever. Yeah, so it's Wellness Wednesday, and the most that I can do really on the channel is do these little mini oracles to help people. So we'll see how that works, okay? Ooh, toss dice. Interesting. Well, sometimes I do lucky dips. I do lucky draws, Joe. I have a little, we have actually special events for lucky draws. And that's for the members. It's for members only at the moment. And oh, Toki Coco's in the UK. Interesting. I'll just mark some countries over there just for fun. I love doing that, as you know. Over in the UK. Ah, yes. And Lena is over there in Argentina. Lena in Argentina. Debs, where's Debs Chisholm? I know she's in England. Debs is in the UK. Simone Healing, I went last week, so I will make my place for someone else. Thank you, Simone. Very, very kind of you. So I'll take you out and we'll leave the space open, perhaps Soul Illumination or one of the others, okay? There is going to be others who never had one before. Okay. Fiona. Where's Fiona? Okay, you're in the UK. Wow, there's a bunch of Brits here today. UK. Yeah. Angel Wisdom. Where's Angel Wisdom? Oh, you're in the UK as well. Wow, that's cool. A lot of Brits here today. Yeah. Oh, Joe's from Ha Ha Ha. Oh, that's one of those tiny islands in the Pacific, isn't it? The Ha 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 Islands. Yeah. Ilyas Sarbu, Romania. I'll just put R-U-M, okay? Romania. Kelsey Gray. Kelsey Gray from the foreign land of Missouri. Right on. Kelsey Gray. Got it. Well, as you know, I've told on this channel before, I'm trying to do everything I can to try and favor outside the United States to get the program and the channel promoted outside the UK. So I would definitely love to read something. Did you ever have a reading before, Julia? Because if not, I'd love to offer a reading for you. Okay. Oh, Giggleton. Yes, Giggleton. Yes. Giggleton. If it's in England, it's probably one of those old villages like Giggleton Commons on the Wold. Something like that. Hello, Linda. Hi, Linda. I'll put you over here. Linda D. Got you. Linda D. Got you. From the Scilly Islands. Oh, you're from the Scilly Islands. That's somewhere near England, isn't it? Yeah. Ambicamoti is India. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. India. Oh, Brazil. M. Celeste from Brazil. Hold on. Where's that? Brazil. How do I do that? Braz. Cool. Okay. Okay. How about this? It's not very fair. Okay. Stars the limit. Sea Wolf. Shay 1111. Delicia. Kelsey, Missouri. Linda, USA. So, okay. Here we are. We got Wellness Wednesday, and we started at noon, and we've been going for about 20 minutes. And what I'm trying to do here with the Wednesday Wellness is to broadcast. Let me. I'm going to fix something here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So hold on. Okay. So give me a second here, because I want to kind of explain what the point of the show is, as opposed to the Sunday Night Lives. Okay. So you'll see in a moment. Now, I'm fiddling around here. So let me explain. I'll see if I can do this. Liz Zapata from Connecticut. Yes. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pulling out Post-it notes and start with a few Post-it notes. All right. Just to get things rolling, just to get some names on the screen. But as I told you, I'm going to favor the Euros and the Southeast Pacific Asias and all of that stuff to get things rolling. And I know it'll be frustrating for the USA crowd and the Canada crowd, but that would count. Canada and South America and Mexico, that would count as well outside of the United States, because Sunday Night Live is very heavily dominated by the United States. So that's why I'm doing the Wellness Wednesday. It's it's basically for the non-USA crowd. So let me just go to this list here. First of all, I'm going to cherry pick. This is just, I'm literally just cherry picking, okay? Yulia S. from Romania. You're going to get a little micro oracle mini reading, okay? There's Julia, okay? M. Celeste is from Brazil. Okay, you're going to get a mini oracle reading. Super duper. Okay. Okay. Joe King. Oh, you're in Germany. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know about that. Are you talking about the Eurozone or whatever? I don't want to get, I don't, I'm not going to do the politics thing here. Sorry, Joe. So, Joe, are you in Germany? Just let us know. Uh, Ambika, Modi from India. Super duper. Okay, so Ambika, you're going to get a little micro oracle reading. I got 1, 2, 3. Lena's in Argentina. I can do a little quickie for Lena. And hold on. Where's all these others? Where are you guys from? The chat seems to be blocked. So I might have to reboot. I'm not sure what's happening. The chat's frozen over here, people. Oh, Pakistan, Sadia. Aha. I'll just put PAK over there, okay? All right, Sadia, I don't know if you've ever had a reading before over here, but you're going to get one now. From Pakistan. Okay. Oh, it's starting to fill up. Yeah. Germany. Okay. All right, Joe. Joe haha. Joking. You're in Germany. I'm going to put that GER like that. I'm going to put it on here for Germany. Okay. So let's try that. We're up to a good start here. We've got 6 people already. And we've got 6. Let's pick one of the UK. Let's pick Fiona because you were here first. Okay, thanks, Fiona. If you've got the patience. Hello, Serenity Power. Did I get you checked in? Yes. Okay. Tell us where you are, Serenity Power. Hold on. I want to write. Who was it? I'm going to put Fiona. Fiona, I'm going to put one on for you. Okay. Fiona H. from the UK. That's the United Kingdom. Serenity Power, New York City. Okay. Thank you. So we're moving along. We're getting everything. Friday's Cat. Hello, Friday's Cat. I love that name. Friday's Cat. Just checking everybody in. That's all right. Hey, Friday's Cat. I'm favoring right now on the Wellness Wednesday. We're doing this show to favor the non-USA crowd. I'll show you in a minute. Let me just get settled here. We've got 7 oracles already lined up, okay? I could probably handle 9, okay? And I'm going to show you, let me give you an illustration here of what I'm trying to do with the channel, okay? Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, so hang with me, please. Okay, let's have a look. So, greetings. Okay, so here you can see our Mother Earth, okay, everywhere. And I'm trying to sort of, like, so right now we're broadcasting sort of over here. Look, there's Germany, there's the United Kingdom. Sometimes we have people from Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Denmark. We've had people from the Middle East over here. And right now we have people from India, okay? We've had people from South Africa, okay? Also, sometimes we have people from New Zealand and from Australia. And sometimes we've had Hong Kong and Philippines. So I'm trying to stretch it out a little bit, okay? And basically, I'm trying to stretch it out. And oh, wait a minute, over here, look. See, Lena is over here. And who's the other one from Brazil up here? Well, Brazil's really huge, okay? But right now, so there's Lena. Lena is right over here. Okay, got it? Hello, Lena. And some of you other guys, a lot of the rest of you are over here in the United States. Soul Illumination, you're over there on the East Coast. A couple of others, I think, are in the East Coast. All right. So that's I'm just spreading it out, okay? We're just trying to spread it out. Yeah, yeah, Joe. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. Yeah. Yes, it is a bit like the weather report. And that's actually the only thing I watch anymore. I don't watch the news or anything if I can help it because it's too scary. Sorry about that. So, yeah. Well, actually, Joe King, it is sort of like the weather report because let me go and show you. All right. Okay, everybody, you can just settle there for a minute. I'm going to show you that astrodoodle. Where did I put the astrodoodle? Oh, yeah, look. Here we go. So this is the astrodoodle for right now. And just like I said earlier, weeks ago, we've got the June reports are very active right now. I don't know if anyone has not seen them. Uh, oh, wait a minute, M Celeste. I just saw you on the screen. No, I've got you over here, M Celeste. I got you. Okay, okay. So right now, if you want to think of this as a weather report, yeah, this is the weather. I think of this as the weather. Okay, and this is universal chart. It's based around the Aries, where we put Aries on the horizon. This is from the other day, just after the full moon. Okay, we don't need this right now, but there was a big full moon recently over here, and we're past that right now. We're moving on, and the moon was over there in Sagittarius for a while, but now the moon is moved all the way through Capricorn, and it's right at the tippy end of Capricorn, okay? I'll show you. This is done. Okay. So right now, okay, like the moon is in Capricorn, just next to Pluto, just next to Saturn. So it's a very strong conjunction. Yes, Joe, exactly. Cosmic weather. It's a cosmic weather report. Wow, that's cool. It's the Cosmic Weather Report from Lumination. Let me try that again. Hold on. Joe King, you might like this. I'm going to do this very seriously now. Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. It is the Cosmic Weather Report from Illumination. Hi, I have some very important news to relay to you. There is a massive opposition going on between all the Capricorn energy and all the Cancerian energy. Let's go to our map department. I will show you. This is very, very important. Very, very serious stuff. Okay, so there it is. So even though we're still in Gemini season, like there's the sun in Gemini over here. There's lovely Venus swirling right in the middle of Gemini right now. So that's very fun. That's sweet, okay? But the real action, as far as I'm concerned, is over here with this huge polarity going on between the Capricorn and the Cancer energy. And it hasn't stopped for quite a while, and it's going to continue because guess what? This axis here sits right on top of the nodal axis here. Here is the north node. Here is the south node. It's all right on this axis. So it's very, very much to do with understanding the energies of the polarity wherever it lies in your chart. So for an Aries, for example, you might be experiencing new ideas, new concepts, new sense of pressure in what you're going to be doing with your life, your destiny, your career, your mission, your purpose on this planet. Deep, 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 profound soul transformations and obligations that have to be met, and there's no escape. And that is going to affect you at the level of your home and family. Profound alterations in home and family dynamics. Okay? Hello, Fritaly. I see you. I see you. And let's have a look for Taurus. Okay, it's going to happen up here in your ninth house and third house. Okay, I'm just doing a demonstration right now. This is going to come out more in the July reports for Gemini. Okay, it's going to look like this. Okay, second house and eighth house. For Cancers, it's going to look like this. This is very serious stuff for Cancerian people. Okay, very heavy duty, very serious, because it affects your most profound relationships. Okay, your identity is changing basically as a result of profound changes in the way that people relate to you and the way that you relate to other people. Like, who are you becoming? Who are other people becoming to you? How do you perceive yourself as reflected back from other people? How do other people see you as reflected back to you, them from you, if that makes any sense? Hello, Angie H. I see you. Yes, you. And then for Leos, it looks like this. So it's going to be very much to do with health and spirituality. Okay, for Virgos, it's going to be with uh, uh, creativity, risk taking, adventure, fun, being happy. And how does that affect you in the community? Your hopes and your dreams and your wishes for the community, your creative self expression, your performance, the theater, the live, the love, the fun, the happiness of things that you love to do, music, art, writing, performing, crafts, business, exciting, fun things, romance. Okay. And for Libra, it's happening. Look at this for Libras. It's happening in the foundations of your life. The foundations of your life, Libra, are being completely and unrelentingly transformed from the bottom upwards, and there's no escape. And that is going to affect how you carry yourself in the outer world in a more compassionate, caring way, in a more detached way, as opposed to the um, like the solidity and the sense of structure and comfort that you think you might have. My personal feeling is that there's going to be a lot of upheaval, okay, for Libras there. For Scorpios, it's very much to do with your communications, your higher knowledge, your higher wisdom, coming into greater and greater understanding and knowledge of wisdom to the great beyond. And then how are you going to bring that down to earth in a way that's actually effective, functional, reasonable on a three-dimensional manner? Okay. Okay. And then for Sagittarius, it's to do very much with money. Okay. Money and other people's money. Your connection, your relationship, your value, your values, your value system, the things that you value, your talents, your gifts, your resources, and how's that working out for you in the context of very, very deeply important, significant relationships with other people. Okay. And then for Capricorns, look at this. For Capricorns, it's a complete and utter, deep, and unrelentingly slow transformation of your identity. Okay? And there's no way out of it. So, this is like the energy of, when they build highways and skyscrapers, but highways in particular, they're building out new infrastructure. Your whole infrastructure is being rebuilt from the inside out. So it moves happening very, very slowly and unrelentingly, like bulldozers, just like they keep going back and forth. And a few years later, the highway is built. But on a day-to-day basis, you could hardly ever see that anything's happening at all. Okay. And next, over here for the Aquarians, again, this is going to be on your health and spirituality axis. Profound changes in your habits, okay? Your healthy habits and profound revelations coming to you, and let's say having to go much, much deeper into your soul for healing purposes, okay? And then Pisces over here, it's very much to do with romance and love and your hopes and dreams and wishes coming true, okay? But these are profound changes because you start to see yourself like, oh my gosh, where do I really belong in the world? What am I really, really doing with my gifts and talents in the world? What are my dreams for humanity over here? That is changing profoundly, okay? Okay? But what the North Node wants for you is that you have more and more what I would consider genuine, true, loving, romantic, creative type of delicious, fun, happy relationship. That would be your priority, okay? And then back to Aries. Okay, we did that. So that was just a very, very brief, quick overview of the weather. Let's go back to the weather room. Dun, 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 dun. And that was your weather report from Cosmic Weather. What did you call it? Joe was calling it something. Cosmic Weather Report. CWR. This is CWR Radio, CWR TV, CWR TV with your Cosmic Weather Report. And here it is. I'll just show you. Okay? There it is. There's your Cosmic Weather Report. All right. Are you satisfied now? You happy now, Joe? You got what you want? All right. So let's get serious. All right, let's have a look. Let's go back to the stage. Let's do something properly. Give me a second here. I got to play a little bit of music so I can arrange everything and get ready for the show. Okay? So give me a moment. Give me a moment here. All right, okay. Let's start the show, people. Let's actually do this. Let's do this, okay. Okay, now, Chama's in Belgium. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let's have a look. All right, let's have a start. So, Julia, we're going to start with you. Okay, Julia? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. I've got 4 decks, okay? So, Julia, before we get into this, we got 4 decks. So when you pick your reading, could you let me know which deck would you like me to use? The Psychic Growth deck, the Gaia Earth deck for grounding, the Romance Angel deck for love and stuff, or the Power of Surrender if you're dealing with deep, challenging issues, okay? If you're weaking out with psychic stuff, okay? If you need to come back down to earth, if you're worried about lovey-dovey stuff, and the power of surrender about how to deal with really challenging issues. So please, could you type it in? Julia, please type it in from Romania. Which deck would you like me to use? Okay, and that's all you need to do. Just type in which deck. Psychic, Gaia, Romance, or Surrender. Psychic, Gaia, Romance, or Surrender. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. Okay, let's have a look. So we're going to read for Julia. My chat seems to be stuck. I don't know how long the delay is today, but I should already have the notes by now, please. Julia, where are you? Julia from Romania, where are you? Hey, Angie H, I saw that. Thank you very much. M. Knox wants to go on the list, of course. Doesn't mean you're going to get a reading. I'll try my best. All right, let's have a look. Let's put M. Knox. Romance or psychic? Okay, I'll do psychic. I'll do the psychic one for you, okay? If you're letting me to choose. There you go, M. Knox. You're on it. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Let's see what we're doing here. We're going to start with the psychic deck for Julia. All right, here we go, people. This is going to go quickly. It's just for fun, okay? Remember? Yeah, you just, Chimera Raji, you just do that. Chimai, where are you? Chimai, where are you? Oh, you're lucky, Fritali. All right, let's see. I've got to make some room here, people. You knew. You knew. I get it, Julia. I get the humor. I understand the humor. So it's just one little card, and then I'm going to read from the book, okay? You'll see. Here we go. It's just one little card. I'll pick it. And here is your card. All right, you just have to trust the deck. So Julia, basically, if you could just make yourself comfortable, invite your invisible friends to join you, all the angels and loved ones from the great beyond, your guardians, your protectors, your advisors, all the romance angels, every single one of them, okay? Here is your card regarding psychic matters and psychic growth for you. Instant feedback. Ooh, that's a really important message, okay? It's true, it actually works. It's something called instant feedback. Let me read from the book. I'll show you the art in just a minute. Okay, here's the little book. Okay. Hey, Tati, I see you. Karen Carson. Let's have a look. Hello, Karen. Okay, so Julia, you're in Romania. Julia is in Romania. It says here. Okay. Julia, it is time to expand your sixth sensory toolkit and learn to use kinesiology or muscle testing as a means to get an instant vibe check on the matters at hand. Muscle testing offers quick and reliable feedback when you can't access or do not trust your normal intuitive channels. The simplest way to muscle test is to find a partner who is willing to work with you. Next, you place your right hand on your belly and you raise your left arm out to the side, okay? just like in the picture here. Can you see the picture? Right hand to your belly, left arm out to the side, okay? You think of the question or the issue or the matter at hand, and you're making certain that you can turn the answer into a simple yes or no. So if you're dealing with questions about yourself or with a client or about your life and your world, you would pose the questions to yourself or from your clients to you that has a yes or no answer, okay? Now, with your question in mind, ask your partner to push gently down on your extended arm using the pressure of no more than 2 fingers. If the answer is yes, your arm will resist the pressure and remain strong and unmoved. If the answer is no, your arm will lose energy and power will drop to your side. It's that simple. Remember, the key is to have a yes or no answer to a yes or no question. Try this right now and see this for yourself. Wow, that's exciting. So, dear Julia, if that makes any sense to you, could you please try and experiment with the stories that we talked about here and tell us how this works for you, okay? You can write back in the comments. We'd love to know, okay? So I hope that helps you, Julia. It's a really good way to teach yourself how to handle your psychic energy, biofeedback, muscle feedback. Let me just call it again. Over here in this book, they call it kinesiology, okay? Muscle testing. You're testing with your body. You're using your body as an instrument, okay? So I hope that helps you, Julia. Okay? Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Okay, let's have a look. I got to clear the deck. Hold on. Lena's doing readings on the side too. Okay. Yeah, in case for anyone who doesn't get a reading here, if you're not booked out of those people we have already, and you're absolutely determined to have one, there are other readers here in the room, by the way, people. So just, I guess just grab what you can. This is Tarot Illumination Wellness Wednesday, but I want to make sure everybody gets the highest chance of having a reading as possible. And we've got about 7 people picked already. All right, so here we go. Next up, let's have a look. Fiona. Fiona, if you're still here, please could you type it in? Which deck would you like us to use? All right. So earlier I showed you. Where is it? Give me a second. Which deck would you like us to use? Psychic Growth, Gaia Earth, Romance Angels, the Power of Surrender. Psychic if you're dealing with bizarre effects of expanding your consciousness. Gaia Earth if you're already too spaced out and you need to come back down to Earth. Romance Angels if you're wigging out about love and relationship. And the Power of Surrender if you're struggling with deep internal issues that you can't solve at the moment. Okay? Fiona, psychic, please. Okay, you've got it. You've got it. Okay, so we're going to keep the same deck for Fiona. We'll come back to the book in a moment. All right, Fiona, thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to read this for you. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more because I need the deck to be as clear as possible. Okay. Kid Toxic is here. Hello, Kid Toxic. This is like a psychic fair. Hold on, Fiona. Hold on, I want to check in with everybody. Hello, everybody. First, we started off with the Weather Channel. We started off with a weather report, and we were talking about the Capricorn, the Capricorn Cancer axis and everything. And now we've turned into a psychic tarot party with lots of readers on hand, pulling cards for everybody on the side, which I think is great. It makes it more of a party atmosphere. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, thanks, Tati. Teal is going to read for me, so if someone needs, I give them my spot. But thanks, I'm going to pull one for you. Yeah. Oh, K Toxic. Yes, there is a list. There's always a list here at Terra Illumination. You know that. Let me go. Let's go back to the stage. Okay. Hi, Tati. Yes, I see you, Tati. So we have readers out scattered throughout the room here tonight. Tati's over there doing sub readings. Lena's over there doing alternate readings. And I'm sure there's others too. Okay. All right, Fiona, we've got this is Fiona. We're going to actually do your reading now here. Okay. So hang in. Okay. Here we go. First of all, I just want to put K Toxic on the list because she's here. Okay. There we go. So you're on the list, okay? Doesn't mean you're going to get a reading, but I like to keep a record of folks who are here. Chai from Belgium. Ah, okay, right. Hold on. I forgot Chai from Belgium. All right, so I'm just, Chai, I'm putting you in the list because you're over there in Belgium, okay? You're going to have to be patient. You'll have to be patient because it's going to be a while. All right, let's do this. All right, Fiona, you are up. I need some refreshment. This is just plain water. Thank you very much. Frittoli is doing an after party. It's fantastic. Oh, M. Knox. M. Knox. Oh. Well, you're in a good place, okay? It's very good for you to hang out here, okay? M. Knox, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Lena's really going for it. From one reader to another. All right, Fiona, over there in the UK, you know what to do. Just huddle up, get yourself comfortable. It's summer, so we're getting into the summer equinox. So it's probably a very, very, very long day. I used to live in England long ago, and I know that in summertime you have very long days. The sun comes up very early and it sets very late because you're like 1,500 miles north of where I live over here in Los Angeles. Okay. Okay. All right, Fiona, here we go. So on your psychic journey, as you become more and more and more of a high sensory perception person, HSP, chances are you're experiencing more and more and more ESP, extrasensory perception. We could talk about things like, clairvoyance, clairsentient, clairaudience, deep intuition, mediumship, psychic mediumship, all those kinds of things, okay? Spontaneous knowing, visions, and then they turn out to be manifested and true, okay? Yes, see, Knox, it's okay. You just hang out. The whole purpose of this channel really isn't about the tarot or the oracles. It's all about the love and the healing. You already know that. All right, Fiona, here we go. Settle in, get comfortable. Maybe you're at a pub. Oh, no, wait a minute. It's very late for you. It's very late at night, so the pubs were already shut. So you're probably back at home. I hope it's nice over there. I hope the weather's nice for you over there, Fiona, because I know it can get really yucky weather over there in England sometimes. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Actually, I'm going to cut this deck this time, if you don't mind. I've been pulling from the top, but right now I want to cut it up. Hope you don't mind. I need to have a very, very clear deck. Okay, here is your card, all right, Fiona? Okay. Listen to your heart. Okay, that is very much in alignment with Tarot Illumination principles anyway. Because from the Tarot Illumination perspective, the way I like to operate here is, well, I like to forget about all the chakras and the energy centers and everything. And I do a lot of my own self-healing in order to get myself tuned in to where the heart center is the center of everything, okay? So we try to bring our conscious waking self into alignment with the heart center as much as possible. And we live our lives from our heart. We live our heart leads, okay? And that can be sometimes very, very contradictory energy, okay? But when you live in love, by the way, I don't know, if there's any members here, Gabby Girl wrote something very profound on the members channel, okay? Okay, it's about tuning into your heart energy. Okay, Fiona, let me read this for you now. From the book. It says here, okay. Okay, Fiona, it says here, trusting your vibes is the art and practice of listening to your heart, for it is there that the voice of inner wisdom speaks. It helps us focus on not only the content of information, but its intent as well. Every time you need guidance or simple reassurance from Divine Spirit, close your eyes, take a few deep cleansing breaths, and place your attention directly on your heart. I would also add that if you can, however you're sitting down or lying down or relaxing, place both hands on top of your heart. Okay, crossed hands on top of your heart. Allow your awareness to rest there quietly for a moment or two, and then ask your heart to guide you. Trust whatever feelings come up and happen. Do not censor or discount any of these feelings, okay? If nothing comes immediately, don't worry. Keep going. Relax. Remain open and patient. Guidance will come before you know it. Okay, this is very much in the way that I personally operate myself as much as I can. It's not always easy. For myself, I have to do a lot of what I call self-healing to get to the point where I keep the focus here instead of here. Obviously, this is, well, we have so much of our lives, we live from the neck upwards. But this is where the real power lies, okay? So you have to keep tuning into that. And if you're constantly living a life like many of us, where it's all about like third house energy, Mercury energy, Gemini energy, where everything is really, really buzzing up here, and you're living your life as though all these other bits and pieces are just extensions of your head, that's a very limited perspective. When you operate and live your life from the heart center, then everything is operational all at once. And it's a mind-boggling experience. I wish Gabby Girl was here right now because she could lecture on this stuff. Okay? Thank you, Fiona. I hope this helps you. Okay? Thank you. Now, next, get ready to pick your card. I'm going to pick another. Okay, Joe, you're up. Joe, joking. Hey, Joe, just joking. There we go. Joe, you're up. I'm going to read for you next, okay? And we still have 5 more, okay? At least 5 more. So you have to be patient, everybody. We still have to read for Ambika, M. Celeste in Brazil, India, Brazil, Sadia over in Pakistan, Lena in Argentina, Tramai in Belgium. So we're going to be here for a while. Please be patient. Right now, we're going to read for Joe King. So Joe, Lena says, I've got expect a miracle. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Uh-oh, Maggie Roy, I didn't see that. Sorry, Maggie. Let me just put you on the list here. I don't know if we'll get to you. Maggie, there we are. Okay, let's put you over here. Okay. Because the reader needs a reading too. Darn. I'll do that on camera. How about that? Because the reader needs a reading too. Da 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 bum. The reader needs a reading too. Da 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 dum. You need a reading. I need a reading. We all need readings too. Da 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 dum. Okay, let's get serious now, people. Okay. Power of surrender. POS. Oh boy. All right, Joe, you're obviously not messing around. Obviously, I know what you're like, you Germans. You take things very, very seriously. You take your drinking very seriously. You take your womenizing seriously. You take your relationship seriously. You take your automobile industry very seriously. You take your highways very seriously. You take your parties very seriously. You take your precision timing and engineering very, very seriously. I know that. And you like to have fun very seriously. I know that. All right, Joe. Just joking. We were just joking. So, Joe, you're going to go for the power of surrender. Good luck. Good luck, Joe. I don't mean to scare you, but good luck. All right, here we go. Let's have a look. Now, with the power of surrender, what it's really all about is evolutionary advancement, how to grow, evolve, adapt, and blossom through the process of letting go, the process of giving up, the process of surrendering to what is, just accepting facts as they are. The other day, I was talking about that energy on one of the other reports. Okay? And what I was trying to emphasize here was the dynamics of what's going on with Jupiter and Sagittarius. So just give me a second, okay, Joe? Jupiter's in Sagittarius right now, so it's very, very heavy emphasis on the truth, universal truth, finding the truth, seeking the truth, living in the truth, understanding the truth, and communicating the truth. The question is communicating the truth and living in the truth and walking the talk is very different from actually just like reading about it or saying, oh yeah, I know that, I know that, I know what's true. I know the sun's going to come up. I know that the lunar patterns are real. I know all that. But the thing is, are you honoring what you know? Okay? Are you living that out? It's very easy to fool ourselves and say to people and ourselves that, yeah, I'm living in truth, man. I'm living in truth, baby. But it might be just opinion, your own personal opinions, and you might be stuck in a whole whirlpool of opinions that are not based on truth. Universal truth can sometimes be very different from personal opinions. So all I'm suggesting here is that when we're dealing with the power of surrender at this moment in time, it's about getting in touch with the truth. And sometimes if the truth is if the universal, genuine, solid, real truths are out of alignment with personal opinions, that can be very hard to handle. So hard to handle that we refuse to believe the truth, we refuse to comply with the truth. And then your life turns to SHIT. So all I'm suggesting here with the power of surrender is once we kind of let go of the egoic self, and we just say, you know what? I have to live my life in truth, and that means letting go of things that are not true. And sometimes that's extremely hard to do. So for you, Joe, today, at this very moment in time, I'm going to do a little tiny micro invocation. This is for you, Joe, but it is a universal invocation that I use for myself frequently. It goes like this. Dear Joe. Let's pretend I'm Joe. Like, I'm Joe. Hey, dear heaven, dear angels, dear guardians, dear spirit guides, dear loved ones from the great beyond, dear my invisible friends, please bring to me that which is mine. Please take away from me that which is not mine. I seek to live in truth. I seek to live in my truth. I seek to speak the truth, walk the truth, live the truth by example. Thank you very much. So you can watch all that on the action replays later on if you want to. But let's get to your card. Here we go, Joe. Power of surrender, the power of letting go. Of course, the ego does not want to let go. That translates to, oh no, failure, I'm a loser. But it's not true, okay? It means evolving and growing and adapting by letting go of what is obsolete and redundant and false, okay? Okay. All right, we're going to get you your card in just a second. Here we go. So get comfortable, Joe, all right? Here we go. Let's have a look. Here is your card. All right, Joe, here we go. Surrender stubbornness. Oh. Maybe you're one of the fixed signs. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. Maybe you do not like to change. Maybe you already consider that you know the truth. Like, that can be very, very difficult. I don't want to scare you, Joe, but let me just read from here. It says, okay, Joe, if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Okay, so let me just do a visual here. Okay, bear with me, all right, Joe? So let's just say I'm Joe. Let's just say I'm Joe. And there are plenty of girls named Joe too. So if you're a girl, fine. If you're a guy, fine. Doesn't matter. And if the stubbornness is about like, you know what? I'm right and I know it. I don't care what you think. And all of that kind of stuff. Stubbornness can be very, very limiting, okay? You probably already know that, but maybe you need something like a really bizarre event like having a little micro reading on tarot Lumination to actually like hit the nerve. Surrender stubbornness. In other words, like 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 when you're in traffic, if you insist on being in this lane or that lane and going at that speed, but it's not possible, and you get more and more angry and more frustrated, give up. Accept the reality. There's too much traffic. It's going too slow. Someone else wants to do this and someone else wants to do that. So let me go back to the stage. I was just trying to emphasize the energy of stubbornness and how easy it is to get sucked into it. It's like taking bait. You take that little tiny piece of bait and all of a sudden you're sucked into a world of stubbornness and obstruction and blockage, and it's very hard to get out. So my feeling is, don't even take the bait. As soon as you sense the energy of stubbornness rising up, start to recognize that, and then back off. It requires training, but it can be done. Okay, let's go back to you. Thanks, Joe. I hope that made some kind of sense to you. So I'll read it again. Stubbornness is basically like refusing to yield. You're refusing to surrender, refusing to accept reality, refusing to accept facts as they are and living with it and accommodating it and being flexible. Being flexible is incredibly important, especially if you're a fixed sign, or especially if your astrology chart shows that you have a lot of fixed energy, okay? So there you go, okay, Joe? Surrender stubbornness, okay? No hard feelings, okay? All right, Joe? It's just a mini micro tarot reading, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Let's pick the next read right now. Okay, Chime over in Belgium, you're next, because I know it's very late over there, okay? And then we're going to go to some other people across other parts of the world. Chime, you're up next. Joe wants a different card. Joe refuses to surrender stubbornness. That's how it is. Chime, can you please type it in the screen? Hello, Lily Lynn. Lily Lynn is in Austria. I gotta shuffle the cards. I have to clear the deck. So Chime, show me over here. Chime, okay, it's your turn now. Which deck would you like? I have, oh, you want the Romance Angels, of course, of course, of course. Let me just clear this one, and we're going to do the Romance Angels for Chime, okay? Uh-oh. I see a koala fight going on. I see it, Romance. I got it. I see it, Chime. We're going to do the Romance Angels over there in Belgium. Okay? Hey, Olson, what's going on? I'm glad to see you're making friends, Knox. Dear M. Knox. M. Knox is having a bumpy time right now, so please support M. Knox. Reach out. Basically, have fun for the sake of it. Okay? If you guys can entertain yourselves and each other. Romance Angels, here we go, people. All right, Chimai. So anything can happen, all right? Absolutely anything can happen here. Whitney Marcella. And there was somebody called Emma who came in earlier as well. I saw that. Give me a second. I saw somebody called Emma. I don't know if we're going to. Hello, Emma. I can't remember the initial. Okay. And Alson's here, of course. Thank you, Alson. Thanks for stopping by. And Whitney. Whitney Marcella. Okay, there we go. I got you. Oh, and Lily Lynn, of course. Lily Lynn, greetings. Thank you very much for you guys for showing up. Look at everybody that we have here. It's fantastic, isn't it? It's just wonderful. I love having you guys here. It's like my own personal private tarot party, and we have other tarot readers here too, so indulge yourselves, people. Thank you all, son. You are a trooper, man. Hello, Tati. I see you. I said hi already. I know you're out there. You're doing readings for other people with Lena. Ooh, you know what you could do, Tati? How about this? If you want to, I mean, it's just like for fun, you know. But there's a lot of people here. Some of them are from the United States area, and I'm not focusing on the United States right now. But maybe if they want a reading, a little one card, you could pull one for them. Or the other thing is that if there's other people from Europe and Southeast Asia and wherever, and they haven't got their readings or they don't get one, well, we'll see. Because I've got at least 4 more to go. So we'll be here for a while. Let's see what happens. Okay. You're not on the list? What? Get out of here. That's not right. Maggie Roy. Oh, wow. It's your first time ever in a chat live. Wow. That is so cool. So I'll put Tati on the list here. I'm sorry, no insult, Tati. I, it's just, anyway, there we go. Thank you. There we are. Oh, yes. The Terra Illumination leggings model is here, people. All right, Shaimai, over in Belgium. Let's see what happens for you. Stay there. If you want to see Lily doing her modeling stuff, you have to go to the Terra Illumination channel. You'd have to scroll back through the videos and look for it. It's kind of a crazy, fun video. But it gives you a very good illustration of the leggings. Yeah. All right, Shaimai, let's have a look. Romance Angels. Here we go. I'm cutting it out because I want a really crystal clear deck. And let's have a look. Shaimai, what's going on? It says here, codependency. Aha. Aha. Shaimai, did we hit a nerve here? Have we touched a sensitive issue? It says here, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, it might not just be drugs or anything, but it could be like the way, people get it's so easy to confuse things like dependency or codependency or bondage or restraint or restriction as love, as a relationship. A really truly loving relationship uh, generates tremendous freedom and liberation and really amplifies the heart energy here. So let's have a look. Let's see what they say about this. I have my own opinions, okay, Chaimai, but I'm going to read from the book, okay? All right, it says here, this card, okay, this card answers your question in perhaps a surprising way because addictions are the culprit behind the issues that you're attempting to resolve. This could be your own craving for a substance or an unhealthful behavior or habit, or it could be that your partner's addictions or compulsions or cravings are also impacting your love life. Okay? This card is also an indicator of childhood experiences coming from an addictive family in some way or another. And addictions numb the heart to pain, okay? But they also diminish the heart's capacity to love, okay? This is a tough reading to deliver, okay, Chaimai? You might not want to hear this, but I'm going to keep reading anyway. Now, since love is the basis of your romantic partnership, addictions become an actual barrier to moving forward towards true emotional intimacy. This is especially true if you are twisting yourself in knots to please another person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. This is a no-win situation, and it will negatively affect your personal self-esteem and your own happiness if you allow this to continue. Okay? Fortunately, there is a lot of support available worldwide in the form of different, they call it 12-step meetings and so on, and codependency, addiction, support fellowships, and so on. Now, whether it is you, Jaimai, or your romantic partner, or both of you, who have some kind of addiction or codependency, you can find free groups near you through internet searches or by contacting a local community health center. Wow. Okay, I want to check in. Hold on. So, Chaimai, that was actually a really uh, tough little oracle card to pull for you. And if we've touched a nerve and it's very uncomfortable or it's very awkward for you to hear the message here, blame the planets. Okay? It's just a tarot reading. It's nothing to do with me. I'm just an instrument. I am an instrument of an instrument. Okay? So I hope the message is good for you and you get something out of this and you're in a good place. There are a lot of people here who will relate and understand. You can chat with them. We do personal readings, all sorts of stuff. We have membership, and you can get like First Friday group healing events, all sorts of stuff. Anyway, thank you so much, Chai. Fine. And let's move on. Thank you so much. Gosh, Chamai, that was really hard to read for you. Okay? You don't have to do any stuff here on the screen if you don't want to, but if we touched a nerve and you want to follow up with this, you can. There are people here who will be happy to help you. Okay? So that was your reading. I'm going to pull another one here now. Who's going to go next? Let's see. M. Celeste in Brazil. M. Celeste, you are in Brazil, okay? Okay? You're going to be next. So M. Celeste. M. Celeste. So here we go. This is the routine. We are here on Wellness Wednesday. We're getting free Oracle micro readings, all right? So I will watch the screen, and please can you type in, let us know if you're still here, dear M. Celeste, okay? And please pick a deck. If you're dealing with psychic issues, growth, psychic increased awareness, and you're struggling, if you're really spaced out and you want to come down to earth, if you're struggling with understanding romantic issues, or if you're struggling with deep internal power issues, okay? And how do we deal with that? Through the power of surrender, okay? So I will check. Uh, let's see. Okay, I just saw your name, M. Celeste Cargo Thompson. Can you please type in the deck that you would like to use? Okay, please let me know. I will start chatting with people in the meantime until we get yourself ready. I'm going to clear this deck. So I'm going to clear this one. I'm just clearing this deck, okay, for the next person. I'm Celeste Cargo Thompson. If you could please type it in and let me know which deck that you would like to use, please. Romance Angels. Oh, that's from Lena. Oh, I see it. I see it on the screen now. Thank you very much. Okay, so we'll just keep using the same deck. This is the Romance Angels deck, okay? You don't have to say anything else, okay? Please just keep it to yourself private if you want to, but we're in a public forum, so I will just try and keep it very mellow for you. Let's have a look. I need to keep shuffling a little bit, so please be patient. We're almost ready to go. Nordic, wait a minute, Nomadic Ninja. Nomadic Ninja. Okay. Well, I'll put you on the list. I don't know if I'm going to get to you because, I don't know, we've got so many people lined up already, and we are favoring folks outside the United States, okay? I don't know if you're from the United States. Nomadic Ninja. But you are here. You are officially here. Okay, see you, Tati. Don't worry, we'll do this again another time. All right, Celeste, you're getting the Romance Angel deck. Thank you all for hanging out while we're doing these readings one by one, because the attention is literally now between M. Celeste and Tarot Lumination, but you never know. Sometimes these things resonate with other people. Wait a minute, is Sadia going? Because, oh no, Sadia, you're going to be coming up very soon. In fact, I think you're next, or it's Ambika or Sadia. Which one of you? All right, M. Celeste, now it's all you. Please do what you have to do. Okay, you're over there in Brazil, so just get settled, get comfortable. Do a few deep breaths, just very, very simple. In, out. In, out. In, and out. That's enough. That'll get you settled. Okay, here we go. Here is your card regarding romance and love. Okay? Finances and career. Okay, that's very, very important. Before I even get into it, have you ever heard the expression, Celeste, have you ever heard this expression? No finance, no romance. I know it's kind of rude, but money is very, very important in relationships. People ignore it at their peril. Okay, it's very, very important. I'm not talking about just how much money have, get. It's just because it's like a universal tool. It's like water. It's like food. It's like shelter. It's like air. It's like rain. It's like warmth. It's like stability. It's like comfort. It's stuff that it really helps if you have it. You don't necessarily have to have everything or a lot of it all the time. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Here we go. It says finances and career. It says here, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, that's not a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, it's just a reality. Okay. All right. All right. It says here. All right, Celeste in Brazil. It says here, money and love have historically been linked. And this card points to this correlation. The romance angels want to disentangle you from financial or career pressures so that you may enjoy every aspect of your life, including romance. While work can be a source of heart-opening satisfaction, it must be balanced with other facets of love, such as playfulness and laughter. M. Celeste, you received this card because you would benefit from an infusion of such lightheartedness. So please call upon your angels to elevate your mood, your energy levels, your finances, your career, and anything else that will bring you peace. Okay? I don't know. I mean, this could come from so many different angles. If you're terrified of being poor and you are a workaholic, or if you are committed to work because you have a lot of debts and responsibilities, or if some people are, uh, they bury themselves in their work and careers in order to avoid. In some ways, it's like easier to deal with a career than it is to handle love and relationships. Okay, so some people do that and they focus so much on energy and career that they starve themselves of any opportunity to enjoy life and love and romance. Okay, so to me, it's a very simple message. Okay, I want to check in with you. Hold on. I just want to check in. Hey, I'm Celeste. So that's your card, all right? Okay, finances and career. To me, it feels like just please give yourself a break. If you're making a relationship, let's say, not, let's just say this is not just about you, but perhaps another person. If you're making love and relationships contingent upon the money, where that's the most important thing, that's actually limiting. That limits things. I'm sure you know all this in your heart. Maybe you just needed to see it from a little tarot reading. Okay? To me, it feels like give yourself a break, give the world a break, give other people a break. If you're consumed with work and career and you're wondering what's happening with my love life, think about it. You have resources. Love and time are incredibly valuable resources. In your life on this planet, you only have a certain number of hours in the day through which you can express love, through which you can give love, from which you can receive love. Okay? And that's on a clock. And the clock is ticking, always ticking. And with Pluto and Saturn right now, and the moon there right now, my feeling is that the issue of time is very, very important for you. How much time are you allocating towards finances and career? And how much time are you allocating towards love? Love in your life. Okay? Is there time? Is there time? Is there room? Are you allowing for that? Or have you bottled yourself into a situation where you might be thinking about love and romance, but there's no time for it because of consumption with career and finances and the limitations. Okay. Also wondering, I don't, let's leave it at that. That's enough for now. Okay. So we'll catch up another time. Thank you, M. Celeste. We got to keep going. M. Celeste, thank you so much. I hope that helps you a little bit. Let's keep going. Okay, we're going to read for Sadia, and then we're going to read for Ambika. Okay, Sadia, you're over there in Pakistan. Thank you so much for being here and sharing this time with us here. Sadia, can you please type it in on the screen? Which deck would you like? Okay, I'm just going to clear this deck right now. I have to clear it for the next person, whoever that might be, in case they use this deck. But in the meantime, Sadia, which which one would you like? Okay. Psychic growth, grounding, romance, or the power of surrender. Okay. Power of surrender, how to let go, how to evolve and grow through the process for the art of letting go. Okay. Okay, romance angels, that's obvious. Gaia Earth, if you're really spaced out and you want to come down to Earth a little bit. Okay. If you're struggling with psychic growth, psychic awareness, and your life is starting to feel very disorienting, then we can go with this one. So please pick which one you really like. Psychic growth. Okay, we're going to go with psychic growth. Thank you, Sadia. I see you on the screen. Thank you so much. I just need to clear this. Give me a moment. All right, give me a second here. I just got to get organized. Sorry, I had to have a sip of water. Sadia, we're going to go for the Psychic Vibes deck. It's about learning how to become more and more comfortable with yourself and your life and your world as you become more and more aware of high sensory perception, out of body experiences, near death experiences, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, mediumship, psychic things, synchronicity, serendipity, those things that cannot be explained with three-dimensional logic. And the only way you can explain them is through multi-dimensional understanding. So that's what we're dealing with, okay? Tamar Pass, greetings from Amsterdam. Whoa. Hello, Amsterdam. Hold on a second. Stay there, Sadia. I have to start a new list. Whoa. Let's have a look. Tamar Pass from Amsterdam. Tamar from Amsterdam. I'm just going to put Amsterdam like that. Okay. Welcome, Tamar. Here we go. All right, so Sadia, settle in. You know what to do. Get comfortable. Invite your invisible friends. I would advise you, I would recommend just do a few deep breaths in a row, maybe 3 or 5 or 7. Slow, gentle, deep breaths in a row. And sit very, very comfortably like you're going to meditate, or with your arms or your hands across your heart, okay? That's what I would suggest right now. And just allow the messages to come through to you very, very pure, very, very simple, okay? Aya J. Oh, Aya, we got another one. Uh-oh. Aya J. I see you. There you go, Aya J. All right, here we go. We have multiple readers. It's like a tarot party. It's a real tarot party that we have here, people. Thank you so, so much. All right, Sadia over there in Pakistan, thank you very much for hanging out with us. You're going to get your card right now. Okay. Your card is Seek Solitude. Whoa. Okay. Can you see the posture? Can you see how they're sitting here? Sometimes this is the thing that nobody wants to do. Nobody wants to do this. They feel lonely. They don't want to separate themselves from their phones, their computers, their families, their jobs, their activities, their responsibilities, because it feels like if you stop, then your life is going to end. Okay? Let's have a look. I can guarantee, dear Sadia, that there is tremendous joy and tremendous pleasure in your moments of privacy, moments of solitude. They can be some of the most valuable moments in your life, and you have to grab them for yourself, okay? Some people are terrified of solitude. You don't have to be. You can start to go into it gently. Let me show you. Okay, let's start over here. Okay, dear Sadia, this is for you. Transitioning from a five sensory into a six sensory, multi-sensory awareness can be very taxing on your nervous system. After all, you're beginning to consciously absorb and process a lot more energy and information that you are used to receiving and handling. And you need to build up your psychic muscles to adjust to this higher level of awareness, okay? In the process, however, you can get energetically fatigued. I guarantee, Sadia, the more and more and more you go on this path, the more demanding things can be. And a lot of people think, oh, I'd like to become more high sensory perception. I would love to evolve and get greater connection with my angels and be more connected with heaven and have a more universal approach to love and life and romance and everything. Um, but it requires work. And once you evolve and grow further and further of those to those in those directions, you will probably discover that there are many, many, many things that start to become less and less important to you in life because the things about where you're going and where you need to be and what you want to do requires dedication, time, and energy. Okay, you can get energetically fatigued by the process of your psychic evolution. Okay, signs of psychic overload are things like irritability, moodiness, restlessness, and sudden waves of intense boredom and frustration, extreme fatigue, extreme drowsiness. Okay? If you are experiencing these types of symptoms, please have compassion with yourself and understand that your psychic system works very hard for you and it needs a break from time to time. If you're overstimulating yourself, if you have a lot of activities, a lot of excitement, busy, 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 that can really, really limit your experience or your ability to become more psychically aware. Okay, slow down the energetic input. You are in a growth condition and you must afford yourself regular and frequent periods of solitude as you adjust to the higher energy inputs. Personally, I have to take naps. I have to take a lot of naps because I can crash very easily because it takes huge amounts of energy to do these kinds of things. People aren't aware of it. You think, oh, it's just an oracle reading. Oh, it's just a tarot reading. Oh, it's just psychic mediumship. But it's just like a computer. It takes massive amounts of like computer processing power to do this stuff. So you have to understand that. You can't just jump into it. It needs growth and it needs care and attention. So you need rest, you need solitude, privacy, naps, and deep self-healing, okay? Just like this little image shows here, okay? Okay. You're in a growth period and you must afford yourself regular, frequent periods of solitude as you adjust to higher energy inputs. Six sensory people regenerate best when they are alone with no one else to command their attention. Spending an hour here and there all by yourself doing something that you enjoy uninterrupted is one of the most important ways to keep your vibes clear and on track and right with the whole world. Unplug the land phones and the mobile phones and the computers. Turn off all your machines, your activities, your calendar. Make an appointment with yourself and relax in the healing energy of solitude. And do it without guilt or fear. Your spirit needs this psychic maintenance on a regular basis. Okay, Sadia? I hope that made sense. I don't need to explain that any further. I think this was a very clear, very straightforward message for you. Okay, Sadia? All right, next. Next we have Ambika. All right? Ambika, you're next. Are you still here? Ambika over in India. Please, can you type it in and let us know if you're here? And if so, which deck would you like to uh, use for your reading? Ambika. Ambika, you are next. Okay, I'm going to watch you. You want the Romance Angels. Okay, I see that. Okay, I see that for you. Let me just stay right there. So I have to clear this deck. Give me a moment. I'll put it away and then we'll come back. And you're going to have the Romance Angels. The Rom Angles. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. All right. Here we go. I hope you're ready. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. M. Knox is now offering micro readings here, okay? We've had a bunch of alternate readings here today. It helps to fill out the show. Thank you very, very much. All right, Ambika, here we go. Are you ready? Okay, let's do this, okay? You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Let your friends help you. Aha. Ask for and accept support from others. If you're feeling really trapped, Ambika, and let's say, you know how some people, a lot of times we live in relationships and you get, hold on, let me check. I'm going to have to feel I have to chat with you. Hey, Ambika, you know how like in love and relationships you can get like, things can get really, really claustrophobic. Okay, like you don't understand what's going on. Like maybe there's you, maybe there's a significant other, maybe there's you, and maybe there's nobody there, but you can't figure it out on your own. Sometimes you feel embarrassed, like why isn't this working? Why doesn't so and so, what about them? And sometimes people are, we feel so embarrassed and so ashamed of anything, even the slightest thing of what's not working in love and relationship, that we kind of close up, okay? Because we're personally ashamed and embarrassed of whatever's not working. Like if there's no love, we're embarrassed. If there's problems, we're embarrassed and ashamed. If there's confusion, if there's abuse, violence, if there's nasty pressure going on, shame, all of it. And you don't even want to dare talk to your friends. Nobody. And you can feel very isolated, very, very alone. Well, this little card is basically saying, don't worry about that. You've got friends somewhere, and it's time to like open up a little, just a tiny little bit, because I guarantee your friends have issues as well. And they might really appreciate you having the courage to come forward with them. Okay, let's go to your card. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Ambika. I really had to get that off my chest. All right, it says, let your friends help you. Okay, ask for and accept support from others. It's okay, Ambika. Let's have a look. Or is it Ambika? I don't know. Okay, here we go. I'll just read from the book. Okay, it's very straightforward. It says here, the romance angels are helping you through other people to the degree that you will allow this assistance to occur. In other words, if you don't allow the support and the love that you need from your friends, then you can't receive it. You have to be ready, willing, and able to receive the love. Please, I'm going to read this first, then I'm going to give you a little prayer for yourself, and you can say this to yourself, all right? In fact, I'm going to do it right now. I want you to get in the mood for this reading. So, this is what I would like you to say for yourself, okay? And then I'm going to say it as if I'm you, okay? This is what I would like you to say for yourself. And you can learn it again from the action replays. I am Ambika. I am Ambika. I am Ambika. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am open to receive. I am ready. I am willing. I am able to receive the healing power of love through my friends from up above. Thank you. Okay, got it? Now, this is what it sounds like from Tarot Lumination to you. It says, you, dear Ambika, you are worthy. I'm going to do it on the screen, okay? Like this, okay? It sounds like I'm being mean or I'm trying to control or command things, but it's like this, okay? You are worthy. You are deserving. You are open to receive. You are ready. You are willing. You are able to receive, okay? You just needed to know that. Got it? Here we go. So it says here, this card indicates that you need to be more willing to ask for the guidance and to accept the guidance, especially within the context of your love life. For instance, discuss your feelings and hopes and dreams openly with your friends. Then allow the others to help you. Perhaps they will offer support, give advice, or even know of a potential partner among their acquaintances for whatever the matter is, okay? This card is a signal that you would benefit greatly from spending quality time with your friends, okay? Now, if you're currently in a relationship, you'll get renewed enthusiasm by having regular outings with your friends and giving your relationship a break, giving your partner a break, or having a chance to meet somebody outside of your existing behaviors, okay? If you're single, then spending time with your friends and your special people, your chosen ones, the people who love you and the people that you love, this will get you out of the house and bring in fresh new energy. Your friends may also introduce you to a wonderful romantic partner. Who knows? But the point is, you have to accept it. You have to allow it. You have to invite it in, okay? It's a question of being willing. You see the word here? It says, let your friends help you. It's a command. Let your friends help you. Allow them to help you. Invite your friends to help you. And then when they help you, accept. Okay? Gosh, I hope that helps you. I don't like to lecture people. I don't lecture people. I don't cast spells. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, give me $100 and I will cast a spell every hour, every day for the next month to make sure you get the perfect loved one for you. I don't do that here, okay? Some people do. I don't do it. All I do here is help you to be you. Thank you, Ambika. Next, we have Lena. I don't know, Lena, if you're still here in Argentina. Lena in Argentina, you're going to get a mini card micro reading. Which deck would you like, Lena, if you're still here? Something to do with psychic growth and awareness. Perhaps you need to come down to earth a little bit. Struggling with romance. Struggling in deep internal power issues. How to grow and evolve through letting go. What do you think? All right, Lena. It's just one card, okay? We're not going to fix your whole life. It's just one card for one day, okay? I have to clear this deck. Psychic. Good. Excellent choice, Lena. Thank you very much. Hey, Katoxic, what we're doing, I'll show you in a minute. I know what you're talking about. Um, I'm focusing as much as possible on outside of the United States because I'm trying to give the chance for people outside the chance because like on Sunday Night Live, it's almost all USA crowd here. And we have the really active super chat, which is fantastic. But I'm trying to bring it to a wider crowd outside of the United States. And the only way I can do that is with early morning shows. Okay, so it's evening in Europe and it's late morning over in Australia, things like that. All right, Lena, here we go. You're going to get the psychic deck. So you've probably noticed that you're getting more and more and more multidimensional in your life. You're becoming more and more of a high sensory perception being, okay? So I'm really glad that you picked this card because I think that's what's happening for you anyway. And the question is, what do you do with all that? As your creativity expands, as you become more and more connected to heaven, and you become more aware of clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, divine intuition, spontaneous knowing, the ability to connect with spirit, the ability to connect heart to heart with one soul to another, from another soul to you, and all about the most important thing when you become more and more psychic. I will talk about this. Hold on. I want to put one word on the screen for you. Give me a moment, okay, Lena? Energy management. Okay, so Lena and everyone here who ever struggles with becoming more and more high sensory perception, more and more synchronistic, more and more in tune with your angels and the invisible friends and the energy from heaven above, the healing power of love that comes to us from up above. We become more and more challenged in how we manage our energy. And so I have something that I work with. I call it energy management. And it's about how to deal with the huge challenges that start to happen in your life as your spirit expands and you become more and more connected to higher frequencies. Okay? It can be very, very challenging and very, very demanding. And I have something that I call energy management. And it's basically how to handle all of this, okay? But that's another video. Maybe we should have a whole playlist on that. All right, Lena, here we go. So about the USA crowd, I don't mean to let you down, but the vast bulk of the shows and the channels go to the USA audience, but I really, really want to have the channel to go as far and wide as possible. So I'm catering specifically towards the non-USA crowd today. It's not because I don't want to support you or help you give readings, but it's just that we do that already, but on other videos and other reports and other shows. So this is called Wellness Wednesday, and it's a thing that I'm trying to do more and more in the future. All right, Lena, here we go. You know what to do. Get comfortable. And here is your card. Downtime. Oh, Lena, you probably know what this means already. It's very obvious from the picture. Lena, 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 Lena. What about some downtime for Lena? You're emptying your fuel tank. You want to be full, not empty. Okay? Let's have a look. And the important issue of time, spirit. Okay? It says here, downtime. So, Lena, as you become more and more psychically aware, more tuned into higher frequencies, synchronicity, serendipity, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, it's time to tune in to your intuitive and psychic vibes. Excuse me, let me start this again. I'm going to do it properly. In order to tune into your intuitive and psychic vibes, it is essential to step away from the hustle and bustle of the world from time to time. As a sixth sensory person, start appreciating the importance of refreshing your body, your mind, your spirit by scheduling specific downtime. Time to do nothing but relax. Time to do nothing, maybe just hang out. Time to do nothing except simply allow the world to go by. I like to do people watching. I like to daydream. I like to take naps. If I don't do those things, my life falls apart very quickly. Doing this timeout stuff, it affords you the inner peace that you need to refuel your psychic engines and gain access to the higher and more subtle vibrations that you may have bypassed by living in such a fast-paced, intense world. I know you're under a lot of pressure with school and college right now, Lena. It's understandable, but maybe, 10 minutes or 20 minutes, if you can have a nap, and maybe, I don't know if you take a lot of energy drinks or coffee or Coca-Cola with lots of caffeine in it, whatever, less and less and less and less of that. Your ego generally does not approve of downtime because it is asking to give up control, which it does not want to do. The ego does not want to give up control, ever, ever, ever. Rather, it wants to run your whole life through fear and anxiety and keeping things in your head and under control. This is the hallmark of a five-sensory unhappy living. In contrast, downtime liberates you from this fear-based treadmill and it reconnects you to the pace and the peace of universal flow. As my personal spiritual teacher once told me, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. Sometimes, Lena, one of the most powerful things you can do is nothing. And right now is one of those times. You probably didn't like hearing any of this, did you, Lena? I'm sorry, but you probably needed to hear it, and that's why you're here. No harm. Just trying to help, okay, Lena? All right, I need a little tiny break. Give me a moment here. All right. Okay. So, we just did a whole batch of mini oracle readings for people, and I can handle about three more. I think I can handle maybe three more. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to pull up the list here of everybody who checked in. And if there's anybody still here who really, really feels like they would love a reading, and you're from outside the United States, if you're over in Europe or India, Australia, New Zealand, somewhere far, far away, South America, even perhaps Canada, we could maybe do that. But uh, I'd like to consider offering a few more. I think I can handle 3. Give me a second. Hold on. All right, so these are all the people who checked in earlier. Okay, I don't know if you're here or if you can still see your names. All right. Let's have a K-Toxic, where are you? Okay. Here are some people who came in later. Okay. And here are some people who came in later. Tamar, where is that? Is that Amsterdam? Tamar from Amsterdam, are you still here? For example. Lily Lynn is from Austria. Of course, right. Did I check you in? Lily Lynn from Austria, of course. Okay, Toxic Pennsylvania. Okay. Well, thank you for being honest. Thank you very much. All right, I had some other UK names. Toki Coco, Debs Chisholm, Angel Wisdom. I know you're all from England. Okay, you might have had to go already. Lily Lynn's from Austria. Chamai, we already read for Chamai. Okay. Now, oh, wait a minute. Who's that? All Gummy. All Gummy, where are you in the world? All right. Ah, yeah. All right, let's have a look, people. What have we got here? Okay. Okay, so Lily is here from Austria. Okay. So let's do one for Lily. Sounds like you wanted one. Lily from Austria. All Gummy from France. Yes. Okay, excellent. Let's do this, people. France. Okay. Tamar, are you still here? Tamar, are you still here, Tamar? Let's do one for All Gummy. You just showed up that you're from France, so I think that works. I know there's people who've been here for ages, but they're not getting anything. So let's do Lily Lynn from Austria. Okay, I can handle, and we'll do All Gummy from France. From France. Okay, now, who was that other one? We had some other folks from the UK. Toki Coco, Debs Chisholm, Angel Wisdom. Tamar is there? Yes. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's all we can handle. Tamar, you're going to have one, and you're over in, is it Amsterdam? Tamar Pass. Okay. I'll just call that Amsterdam. Okay. Yes. Cool. Great. Awesome. Thank you so, so much. All right. So Lily Lynn, you're up. Which deck would you like? Lily Lynn, which deck would you like? You don't have to type in a lot of stuff about your situation. Just let me know the deck that you would like to do with psychic growth and awareness. Okay. Coming down to earth through the Gaia deck. Okay. Getting some reality checks in your life. Something to do with romance angels, romantic issues, or the power of surrender, how to evolve and grow and adapt and blossom through the subtle art of letting go. Okay, so Lily Lynn, what would you like? Lily Lynn. Just let me know. Type it in on the screen as soon as you can, Lily. Oh, Found in Wonderland. And, oh, Lily wants Old Gummy to go first. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, hold on. Power of Surrender. Okay. I always think it's very brave when people pick the Power of Surrender. Well done. You have a lot of courage, Lily Lynn. The Power of Surrender. All right, brace yourself, okay? By the way, thank you, Lily, for modeling the Terra Lumination leggings. Everybody who's here right now, you have to know that Lily Lynn is the Terra Lumination leggings model who was on the uh, front page recently for the Terra Lumination channel. Okay? Very sweet, very kind of you. Thank you very much. So Lily Lynn, you know what to do. Just get yourself very comfortable. Just chill for a little bit, do a few breathing exercises, just get in the mood, get in the glow, just sit back and hang back and relax and let the work happen for you. All right, here we go. This is the healing power of surrender, the art of evolving, growing, adapting, blossoming through the extremely subtle but very powerful act of letting go. As we heard earlier in one of the other readings, the ego does not like to let go. The ego regards surrender and letting go as failure, as loss. And the ego does not like that. It feels bad. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, did I just... Lily, sorry, I got distracted. I started talking when I didn't really need to. I'm going to shuffle again, and I'm going to cut again. I'm sorry. Here we go. Got it. Now we've got it. Let's settle. All right. All right, Lily, here we go. Here is your card. Surrender to inner peace. Okay? That sounds easy for me to say. It sounds easier for me to read this. It says here, cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Okay, Lily, here's what I'm thinking. Have you noticed like a theme here today on the channel about surrendering and letting go and going deep within, and deep, deep, deep within? Let me show you something. Stay right there. I'm going to put this up. Remember this? Let's go to the stage. I will show you what I'm talking about in just a moment. Okay? Hang in. Okay, so Lily, when I saw this surrender to inner peace, my immediate feeling was all this energy up here in Capricorn. Now, it's nothing to do with whether you are a Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, or anything like that. All I'm suggesting is that I have a feeling that wherever this part lies in your life, it's at about 23 degrees Capricorn. Okay, so wherever that is for you, it could be anywhere. Okay, it could be anywhere. Wherever this is for you, this is a very, very powerful energy that is drawing you, drawing you, drawing you to go deep, deep within. And the more you resist this, the more it will draw you. In other words, it goes like this. If you're resisting the energy of the retrogrades and moving in, the more it will pull you, and the more it will pull you. And if you keep resisting, then the pull gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay? So, what I'm sensing here is that by surrendering, to the pull of these deep, deep, profound energies that want you to go within, to go quiet, to go private, to literally, like some of the other readings here from the surrender deck and other decks, to go deep within. Okay? This is all about going deep, deep, deep within. That is where you find your peace. That is where you find your happiness. It's not going to come from your love life, your career, the day jobs, the activities, your um, your hobbies or anything. All those things are wonderful, but the real, real core happiness here, the real, real happiness over here, comes from giving up and surrendering to the deep, deep call of the soul. Okay. I'll read it again. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. I know you do these things already, Lily. You kind of do this yoga stuff, and you're already an advanced person. You're already a high sensory perception being, all those things. But as we talked about earlier on the show, it's almost like the higher that you go, the more actually challenging it becomes. Think of it like space travel. It took a long time for them to figure out how to get into outer space. Incredible pressure, but now they know how to do it. But it takes huge amounts of energy. And so to me, it looks like even though you might be doing like, your personal yogas, your personal healings and everything like that, and taking some time out and everything, my feeling is that it's time to go even deeper. Like literally, um, if you have to, get away from the family, the jobs, the career, all the activities, the chores, all the day-to-day stuff, however you do that, go for a walk in the park. Uh, and it's almost like, when you made that video. Okay, hold on. Remember when we made the video and you were there with Matt and he was filming everything? And it was a very, very spontaneous, free, fluid, beautiful experience for everybody. I mean, you could see it. It shows on the camera. Now, there's joy to be found in those things. But what I'm suggesting here with surrender to inner peace is to get more and more and more in the flow with that kind of stuff. I'm not sure what it means directly. I have an idea, but I haven't spoken to you about it because it involves another person who is actually a professional healer over in London. I was hoping that maybe I could introduce you to this other person, this other woman, who I think you guys would be a really good team. And it involves Matt. Involves making like videos and stuff, health videos. We can talk about it later, but for any of this stuff to happen, to me, it feels like the journey that you're on right now means going further and further and further and further inside to these places where you've probably never gone before. Let me go back to the stage again. Give me a second here. I need to prepare. So what I'm sensing for you, Lily, is that there is a very, very strong pull here to go deep within, but you don't really want to do it. But the pull is there, and there's so much that can be learned from going in here, tuning into this part of your life, wherever that is. I'm not going to do an astrology analysis here on the show or anything like that. But this would require going deep into the soul, where it's just you with you, Lily Lynn hanging out with Lily Lynn. And then That's where you discover the inner peace, the happiness, the happiness that nobody can take from you. It's not it's not dependent on lovers, boyfriends, jobs, activities, family, money, career, or anything. It's just from deep within. Okay, Lily Lynn, that's your card. That's your mini micro reading. Next, Tamar. I think it's from, is it Amsterdam? I can't remember. What did I do there? Tamar, can you please select your deck here? Hold on, everything's falling apart now as it happens. We're towards the end of the show. Give me a second here. So, Tamar, which deck would you like to read for your card? Psychic growth, if you're struggling with psychic growth and extrasensory perception. Do you need to come down to earth and get a bit of grounding and understanding? You're worried about lovey-dovey stuff? Are you struggling with how to evolve and grow and adapt, but you're resisting? Which deck would you like? Which deck would you like? I have to clear this deck in the meantime. Tamar, which deck would you like? Okay, I can see the chat moving now. Which deck would you like, Tamar? And can you tell us again where you are? Is that Amsterdam? Tamar, where are you? Okay, I don't know where Tamar is. All Gummy, are you still here? All Gummy, over there in France. Do you know which deck that you would like to use right now? All Gummy in France, which deck would you like? Okay, so we have 2 more readings to do, okay? Tamar, where are you? Which deck would you like? Let's keep going, people. What about All Gummy over there in France? All Gummy, which deck would you like? Which deck would you like, All Gummy? Psychic Growth, Gaia Grounding Earth, Romance Angels, Power of Surrender. Please pick a deck. You like the Gaia deck. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, I'll put Tamar off to the side. Maybe Tamar got all very shy and forgot about it. All Gummy's going for the Gaia deck. Thank you so much. So I just have to put this one away gently and carefully. So this is going to be very straightforward. The beauty of the Gaia deck is that it's very soothing, it's very grounding, especially if you're like wigging out and your life is kind of, all over the place and you just want to come back to a center and feel as though everything's okay and it's going to be okay, okay? All right, here we go. I hope you're ready. Honestly, Gummy, I have no recollection. I'm glad you remembered because I don't. I don't really remember too many things. Okay, the cards are shuffled and we're going for the Gaia deck, okay? Thank you for being here, everybody. It's been a pleasure to do this for you. All right, here we go. Let's see what comes up for you. Loss, okay. Grief, sadness, resurrection, okay. Let's put that energy over here for you. Okay, it's very easy to be consumed by this. It's very, very easy to fall in love with our pain, our sorrow, and our suffering because it can be so profound, it can actually become our identity. And that's when it becomes a little bit dangerous. We need to suffer, we need to grieve, we need to accept the energy uh, that we don't want to accept because that's how we heal from all this stuff. Let's have a look what the book says here. The fellow who did this, Tony Carmine Salerno, uh, he did this stuff quite a long time ago, but I think it's more beautiful now than ever before, okay? All right, let's see. It says here, loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection, okay? So Algami, over there in France, you got this card because this card signifies a loss or a disappointment of some kind occurring. Perhaps a hope or a dream you had now seems destined to fail, or perhaps someone you love is moving away, or a partnership seems likely to end or has ended. And yet, this card also signifies resurrection, which means that the perceived loss will either not eventuate or what you lose will be returned to you in a new way or a form. Gaia, the Earth Mother, oversees this whole event. Feel her loving guidance at this very moment. She is here for you and will never leave you. For Gaia and you are one eternally. The wheels of life keep turning. Life is never still. Yet every transformation turns the wheel a little closer to the starting point. And once this point is reached, a brand new cycle begins and the journey simply continues. There is no end without a new beginning. There is no new beginning without an end. Okay? You can see her. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a tear right by her eye over here. The beauty here is that she's just letting the energy flow through her. Okay, I think it's really, really important. On this channel, I've helped a lot of people who've been dealing with huge amounts of pain. Some of it's very chronic, long-term pain. Some of it is just momentary or shock or trauma or PTSD, chronic PTSD. That's all these things, wherever the pain is coming from, okay? My feeling is to let it flow. It's almost like if there is something in your life and it's very deep and it's very profound, it's very, very painful, and you don't like to live with it or deal with it, or it is just the opposite, it is consuming you. My feeling is, excuse me, I cut myself the other day, so I'm trying to heal it in the open air. So that's kind of like a scar. Anyway, with the energy of loss here, my feeling is to allow the grief to flow, allow sadness to flow, allow that energy to flow through you. We could talk about energy management. It's like the very, very worst thing you could do is deny this or pretend that this is not happening. If there is anything in your life that you could call grief, sorrow, sadness, please allow that to flow. We have to reveal this to heal this. That's part of the Tarot Illumination thing. You've got to reveal it to heal it, okay? You have to reveal the source of the loss, the grief, the sadness, and the pain in order to heal it. You have to reveal it to heal it. And therein lies the resurrection. Therein lies the healing. You can't heal this unless you reveal it. If it's so painful and you continue to try and block it, you are blocking your healing, and the body will suffer. You'll end up with some sort of disease or condition that will need treatment, and that'll be like a psychosomatic illness, and that doesn't have to happen. If you are if it's a very intense grief and you allow yourself to grieve and sorrow and cry, that is very, very healing itself. Okay? So please allow this to happen, all right? All right, old gummy? I hope this helps you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to play a little tune. I'm going to play a little tune. Some of you know this already.
I surrender. Oh, how the body craves. Oh, how the heart it aches. Oh, how the soul knows all of this. Feels like you manifested me in ways that match perfectly, answering my own wish for sure. So many lifetimes in the making. This time round there is no faking, no mistaking. I surrender, I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. There's no going back, don't even have any maps to our new futures. There's only our next breath. We're so fully committed and so fully engaged, so courageous and fighters to the death. Building bridges from your heart to my heart, forging bonds of honest structure, our new start. I surrender, I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. Oh, there's no way around this, only way out is through. There's no way around this, open the door to bliss. Only way out is through, that's what we're gonna do, yeah. I surrender, I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace.
All right, Tamar, I thought you'd gone away. We almost lost you. Jeepers, I was just going to throw your little post-it note away. All right, so Tamar, you're going to get the Gaia Earth deck. oracle. Okay. Now, are you in Amsterdam? Is that right? Jane Doe is here. Found in Wonderland is here. All right, Tamar, let's have a look. What's going on? We're going to pull your card, all right? So Tamar, just get settled in, just get comfortable, okay? You know what to do. No distractions, please. Take a few deep breaths. Invite your invisible friends to join you. Get very, very comfortable with yourself right now, okay? Here is your card. Attachment, okay? Letting go, restriction, fear. Okay, I don't know if you can see it very well here, but her expression, it's actually you can't see it well enough on the live stream here, but her expression indicates that she is attached, she is bound to things, people, circumstances, beliefs, understandings, situations, and she knows it. She knows she's attached, okay? And that's where the suffering is here. If you could see her expression very closely and very clearly, if I had amazing cameras, you would see that she's very concerned, very sad about this situation. Let's have a look. All right, Tamar, over there in Amsterdam, I believe that's where you are. It says here, dear Tamar, you may believe that you are in a situation that you cannot free yourself from. You may feel that you are afraid to let go and walk away because of a deep sense of duty, of commitment, or guilt, or obligation. Perhaps you feel that you will hurt or disappoint someone else if you let go. Whatever the reason, you feel you have no choice but to stay where you are. This emotional attachment is great, and the fear is overwhelming. The fact that you have picked this card today is not a coincidence. The message is very clear. You are being encouraged to face your fear, to face this fear. Do not listen to that fearful voice any longer. Beyond the fear is a space of love and light, which is guiding you and urging you to break free. Right now, I think that's the whole purpose of this channel, this thing that we do here. You needed to hear this tiny, tiny little message. Someone had to say it to you. Somebody had to say it. Somebody had to call it out. Okay? Beyond the fear, beyond the fear of all of this is a space of love and light, which is guiding you and urging you to break free. Trust. Yes, initially there will be some upheaval, but eventually all will turn out well for all parties concerned. You owe it to yourself and to others. You deserve to feel light and free. You deserve freedom. Summon the power of love within you and ask it to guide you and give you the strength to do what you know is right. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is just do a little invocation with you, okay? It goes like this. Dear angels, dear invisible friends, dear amazing archangels, all the wonderful invisible beings from the great beyond who help us and guide us, all our guardian angels, all our loved ones who've passed, everybody out there, I'm basically saying this for Tamar right now. We ask for the healing power of love to fill Tamar's body from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill Tamar's mind from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill Tamar's heart from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill Tamar's soul from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill Tamar's relationship situations from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill Tamar's loved ones from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill Tamar's home and family from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill Tamar's life from up above. We ask for the healing power to fill Tamar with the love and the courage to let go and to release herself, release yourself, and find the freedom that you deserve, and to bless others on their way and let them deal with their life, okay? You have a right to live your life, okay? You have a right to be you. For whatever reason, if you are being, let's say, guilted into do this, if you have deep religious beliefs, uh, family obligations, cultural expectations, everything like that, that keeps you locked in the sort of state of bondage, which is not healthy for anybody, that's a problem, okay? Nobody can release you from this except yourself, okay? That's really, really important. Hold on. Okay, so tomorrow, nobody can do this for you. And we could have tarot readings all day, every day, doing all this stuff, but ultimately you have to do the work from inside, and that's just kind of how it is. It's tough. It's really, really tough. And I just saw you're having trouble believing in angels. Okay, so it feels to me like you're in a very, very constricted, very, very limited place right now. Uh, but the thing is, you wouldn't be here at this channel. You wouldn't be here getting these readings, hanging out with us, unless there is a part of your soul that needed to be here, that wanted to be here, because you're on this journey. Okay? Pretend this is you. Pretend that's you. You have the right to be this. You have the right to go there, be there, and live this. Okay? Nobody can stop you. Okay? It's almost like it's your job. It's like your job is to do this. Okay? Got it? Only you can do that. If you're struggling, okay, if you're really struggling tomorrow, if you're really, really tied up in knots, deeply, deeply bound, like you said, with family and things like that, you're going to have to take active steps to start removing yourself. Little tiny bits, like basically putting up boundaries, like basically saying, sorry, I don't have the time for this. I need time for myself. And you have to take that time. You might have to leave the house, leave a person, leave a situation, a relationship, some family, some obligations, some jobs, location, whatever it is. No one's going to do that for you. Everybody in your life, in your world, who is, let's say, let's go back, hold on. Okay, hold on. Everybody in your life, in your world, to whom you are attached in this unhealthy way, they don't want you to detach. They don't want that. Okay? Because it's almost like they're sucking on your energy. And so it's important. The only one who can release yourself is yourself. So it's going to take work. What I would suggest is that come back and visit us again. Come back and visit and start to get more and more used to hanging out with people like us. Almost everybody here uh, believes in the higher dimensions, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, mediumship, psychic experience, psychic phenomenon, the healing power of love coming into our lives from up above. And we sing this, we dance all this, we celebrate this stuff. And that's the whole purpose of this channel. It's not really about the tarot at all. It's about love and healing. It's about bringing the healing power of love into our lives from up above. That's what we're really doing here. Okay. Let's we need some more music. I'm going to put on a happy sad song. Okay. This is a long one, so get ready, everybody.
Let's dissolve our pain and get out of danger. Heal all the wounds and cure all the anger. I'll be the doctor, you be the patient. Here is your medicine, I'll help you take it. No, it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. It wipes out the fear and makes you live longer. It's not a lotion, it's no magic potion. It's just a dose of love in the moment. I'll watch you while you're lying there, while your eyes are closed and your heart is bare. Perfectly still, but still aware. And I'm right here because I care, because I care. Holding your hand, I know you can feel me. I'll talk in a whisper, I know you can hear me. When you awaken, when we are conscious, totally healed and cured, just watch this. No more weeping, no more sadness. Gone is the fighting, gone is the madness. We can choose to become alive or just disappear or become survivors. I'll watch you while you're lying there, while your eyes are closed and your heart is bare. Perfectly still, but still aware. And I'm right here because I care, because I care.
We're not going to let you go down in flames. No, no, no. We're going to have fun. We're going to do this right.
disappear or become survivors. I'll watch you while you're lying there. Na 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 na. While your eyes are closed and your heart is bare. Na 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 na. Perfectly still, but still aware. And I'm right here because I care. Because I care. Na 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 It's just a dose of love in the moment. I'll watch you while you're lying there. Na 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 na. While your eyes are closed and your heart is there. Na 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 na. Perfectly still, but still aware. And I'm right here because I care. Because I care. Na 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 na
Bye bye, everyone. I'd like to leave it on an easy note, a happy note, if you don't mind. We could go on forever here, but I think we're doing fine. Okay? You take care, everyone. We'll do this again. We will do this again. Bye bye. Okay, I'll just leave you with some music. Okay, here we go. Just hold on. Hold on. Here we go. How about this one?